I'm a big believer in diversity, and both diversity of places we can impact and diversity of places from which we receive impact. And that's both in terms of types of work as well as specific geographic areas. A lot of people told me that for good fellows programs, you kind of have to have people who have really similar interests. Otherwise, they tend not to work. But I'm challenging that and saying, can we create a fellows program where everybody is nearly the opposite of everybody else, but somehow it works? Because that's sort of how the Media Lab works. The fellows bring a lot of context to the lab that actually brings groups and students together as well.
There's a passive infrared sensor and a microphone, and they're basically just recording data continuously until the battery or the SD card runs out. And we're going to come back for it later and see what it records.
So we build a kind of prosthetic understanding of what's happening such that even somebody who doesn't have Maurice's gifts as a commentator could tell better stories about what's happening.
We've been doing a lot of workshops and retreats in the places that the fellows are, like in Detroit or Nairobi and other places. But we also invite the fellows to come to the Media Lab. MIT in January has this thing called IAP, which all of you know, but it's the Independent Activities Period. Generally, it's a period where you don't have classes, so we invited a bunch of the fellows here to interact with the students and do workshops and teach us and learn.
So what happened? What did you come up with? Like, how did
the wire is too small, so we're using the clippers.
Okay.
The goal for our project and this workshop is kind of a kickoff, really, is to make a game that we're going to play at South by Southwest Interactive.
I am a recruiter for people such as yourselves because this thing here is a Trojan horse to bring in other type of profiles into the folds of government. We can infiltrate our ideas into public policy and in general. It has a very good way of scaling up.
I wish more people had access to places like the MIT Media Lab to really just help us expand our thinking.
This is why I love the Fellows program. These guys are on point, and they're very musical.